Hi everybody, welcome to the Fluid Crafter. This is Dora, and there is a challenge this month for August, and it is altered book. Anything goes. I've never done an altered book, so I've been watching videos for the past couple of days on how to do an altered book. Well, one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Gail. Her last name starts with an A, and I never pronounce it right, so I apologize. Um, yeah, no, I'm not even going to try. Anyway, so I was watching her videos on how she prepares her books, and it was actually quite easy to follow. I chose The Range of Literature, and this book um, was published in 1960, and I have already took out the pages, kept the pages, and all that kind of stuff. And most people keep two, take out six, keep two, take out six, keep two, take out six. However, in mine, because I do like mine a little thicker and chunkier, and I like the alligator mouth and all that kind of stuff, but that's me. I chose to do keep two, take out four. But I wanted to do something different than most people because I like to think outside the box. Some of the sections I took five out, but I kept 3 pages. And I'll show you why I did that in a minute. But for right now, what I would like to do is kind of, like I said, I've never done this before. So as far as my understanding, when you first start, now I kept the front pages because I want to use these for strictly like covering only to journal. So I kept those. But you have your page, and then you take out your 4 or 6 or 10 or whatever you're going to take out. And then you take your other kept page and you glue them together, or you make a pocket, or something of that nature. However, my with this book, and I'm not sure why it does it, but my pages don't line up. So you can see how they're not even. Even when I put it straight down like this, they're still not even. So what I was thinking of doing before I glue them down is to go through the ones that are going to have the pockets either at the top or on the side, is to take my circle punch and make like a little notch, so that a way I can be able to use the pocket more effectively. And then for the ones that have 3, so there's 2, 4 gone, 2, 4 gone, 2, 2. I'm trying to find one that has the 3. There's one. Okay, so you have 3, right? Okay, so here's your takeout. So your 3 is actually on this side. This one goes with that page there. Okay, so what I was thinking of doing, which I seen Gail do, except I wanted to do something a little bit different, and this is why I did this. Okay, so now you see these pages are even. So I picked these because they are even, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the traditional, glue these two together to make a top pocket. Then I'm going to take this page that I also kept, and I'm going to do what Gail did when she folded the page down. Sorry, my phone's going off up there. And then she folded it over and glued it to this. So in turn, what you would have, and I hope I'm making sense here, is you would have 3 pages, but you would have a top pocket and a side pocket, if that makes sense. So all these would be glued together, but there would be 2 pockets, one at the top and one on the side. And I wanted to do that instead of just having one pocket, if that makes sense, because I like hiding and tucking and and I write a lot of poetry. If you've watched my Craft With Me series, I talked about being a writer, and that's one of the reasons I chose this book. So I wanted to be able to have a place where I could, when I write, the ones that I like, I can keep and then tuck, and then the ones that are a little more personal, I could hide, but still have a place where other people could, if they did, come across it, or my kids or anything, and they seen the ones that were tucked in the little side pockets, they could they could be, they could read them if they wanted to. So that's what I was doing. So I've got, I think, maybe 5 sections that are like this with the 3 pages, and then in the back, I kept the whole index and then the back page. And I also like this book because it's already stained and water dripped on it and everything, so it's already vintage. And anybody who knows me knows I love vintage things. So I'm not sure how long I'm recording on YouTube this time because my phone only allows me to record like 15 minutes. So I wanted to test to see how long I could do a video for. And but what I'm going to do is I am going to end here. I'm going to grab some stuff, and we'll do a part 2, and maybe you guys could come along and when I decorate and glue these down. And if you have any comments or if you have any suggestions, feel free to give them to me, because like I said, this is my first time ever altering a book, so there's not going to be a theme. There's probably going to be steampunk in it because I love steampunk and vintage and things. So, and sewing, I may do some sewing maybe. Anyway, so come back with me and go along with me, and let's just see how it turns out together. If you've never done an altered book, let's do one together. How about that? You want to do that? Let's do that. Okay, I'll be back.